What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Crowded Lake, and today I got my first Etsy order. What? Yeah, so here I am making it because I figured our buyer, which is none other than our wonderful our Shadow, would like to see that, and frankly I want to keep it documented. Don't know how I would want to document this personally, but it seemed cool and I wanted to do it. So now you guys are stuck with this existing within the world. Before I continue, I'd like to remind you that I go live every single Saturday for the month of October to raise money for St. Jude. We haven't raised any money yet, and I'm hoping that we can eventually. So if you'd like to donate, there will be a link to my second channel in the description below. You could find the Tiltify link there, or you could just watch my live streams and try to boost the stream so we could raise more money, because that'd be great. Also, the Gift of Fanfiction's coming up. It's where I read a winter-centric or holiday-centric fanfiction from any fandom for the month of December. So if you'd like to write your own fic for that, or even just do anything involving that, there will be links in my Wattpad Read Aloud videos that you could check out. So please help. I need desperately starts begging. Now, with everything, this was a particularly fascinating order, because this was ordered either the same day or the day after I added the twist bracelet to the Etsy shop. I didn't have the twist of 3 color bracelet until that day or the day before, so the fact that it was ordered right away tells me hey, this is something people want to see. And depending on orders and other conventions, depends on what I bring to things like yard sales and flea markets, because I do and try to sell at public places too. Our number one seller in all spaces have been the octopi, which you're seeing me make here right now for our Shadow. They're little cute octopus, they're $5. Everyone loves them. They're always my best seller. Before, last year when I had a flea market, I only had the worms on a string and the octopus, and I sold $85 an octopus, and I'm like, oh yeah, they love them. But then me and my mom decided, yeah, if this is going to go anywhere, we have to start selling less octopi and actually sell the cool bracelets. And then I did another flea market the next year with less octopi. I only had 6 on the table next to all these really cool and fun bracelets. And the octopi still sold better, and they were selling so well, in fact, compared to the bracelets, that I had a turbo speed make more octopi sitting there at the flea market. I ended up selling 12 in total, which is double the amount that I came to the flea market with. And then even after the flea market, I got separate orders from the people at my campground for octopi. So that just tells you how popular they were, that I was able to just totally double or even triple my orders in octopi. I think it's because they're cute little animals, they're simple, and they're one of the cheapest things on my table. Of course, these bracelets and things made out of beads take a lot of time to make. Now, the beads themselves aren't really necessarily expensive. They are if you buy them in complete bulk, but per the dollar, they're not really expensive. But it takes so long to make these for no reason whatsoever. This whole order before the edited cut, the whole video was an hour long, which really isn't that long, but simple stuff was ordered. It was an octopi, a single, and then a twist bracelet for our Shadow's order. And I think the thing that took me the longest to make, it's not even I think, it's an I know, is the beaded skirt that I made. I have a skirt made out of beads, and I made it the night before homecoming, because I was the night before homecoming, I have nothing to wear for homecoming, I should make something out of beads. And I thought I was going to make a whole outfit out of beads, and I'll be yeah. All I had time to do was the skirt, because that took me 13 hours. And I'm not even done with it. It's a lot shorter than what I want it to be. I still want to add layers to it, just to make it longer in length. So I'm going to end up doing that eventually. But besides the skirt, the other thing that took me the longest to do was the candy tie, which took me about 9 hours, and then close behind is the 3x3 candy cube, which took me 7 hours, as you guys saw on my live stream if you were there at my live stream. Now, something that is probably going to take really long that I also want to do is a candy purse. I want to make like a really big bag of beads so I could use it to carry my Chromebook and things in school. I would also like to make a candy like tank top or shirt that matches my candy skirt at some point, because I feel like that's important, because if I want to have a skirt, I want a top to match it. I mean, yeah, obviously. So that'll be all today. Remember to come check out everything that I mentioned in the beginning, the St. Jude charity live stream. Check out my Etsy shop, which is in the description. You could check out everything in the description below, including the gift of fanfiction on my, not my second channel, but gift of fanfiction in the description of my Wattpad Read Aloud videos. Here are the final results. I think they're still coming in the mail for our shadow. So here's a sneak peek at what you're getting. I really hope you end up enjoying what you get. I work really hard on these, and I'm glad that there's people out there who enjoy my work. It's just, yeah. And even if you don't want to buy something, even just looking at my Etsy shop or hearting the shop helps support my business, because then it gets people recommending it to the general public through the system, because more things do things. Yeah. Do your best.